Well, here we are transitioning to the new year 2020 together. Thank you for listening. Mike Adams here, the Health Ranger. I want to thank you for all your support in 2019. And in this podcast, going to give you a bit of a preview of what we have to look forward to in 2020. Of course, as you know, our world is going insane. Our nation is going insane in many ways. We've got the extreme censorship of the tech giants, the extreme political polarization of the culture, and the culture itself has gone mad on the radical left with, the push for transgenderism, and they say men can have babies, and so many areas are pretty crazy right now, and I anticipate it's only going to get much worse through 2020. In fact, I anticipate that the next 5 years are going to be probably the most chaotic in our lifetimes. Perhaps things will settle down after 2025, but it's also highly unlikely that the United States of America, as we know it, will exist beyond the year 2025. That's my prediction, and I'm sticking with that. You may also agree that it's become pretty obvious that the culture of America is no longer has cohesion or a commonality, common values, even a common idea of what are facts. So how does a nation hold together when there's so much disparity in the minds and the hearts and the culture of the people? So there's a lot of craziness coming. But, on the positive side, here's some good news that's coming as well. With your support, not only were we able to build the new platform, Brighteon.com, which is the free speech alternative to YouTube, but Brighteon is expanding and doing really well. We have more channels joining all the time. And in 2020, we're rolling out a live broadcast feature, live video streaming for users. And we finally understand exactly how that's going to be paid for. Basically, if you're going to use a live video broadcast, there's going to be a donate button where your users can donate to buy the minutes, or really hours, of viewability. You'll have like a bank account in there of how many viewer hours you have in your account. And as one viewer watches your live stream for 1 hour, then that's deducted by one. And it's only going to cost a few pennies per hour per user. So it'll be very inexpensive. And you can buy your own minutes if you want, or hours, or you can have your users donate and buy them for you. But we couldn't offer it for free because the cost is pretty high across the board if there are thousands of people doing it. But we can make it very inexpensive so that you can afford to buy the minutes or the hours for your own viewers, or even have them donate to you as a broadcaster. So that feature is coming. And that's great news. And Brighteon itself is doing very well. Now, of course, we put millions of dollars into it, but that's what we do. We operate our online store. We run our lab tests. We verify the cleanliness and the purity of the foods and superfoods and supplements that we sell at healthrangerstore.com. And then we take that money, the profit that we earn, and we invest it into these projects. Now, the next project is webseed.com. This is a replacement for Google on topics of health and wellness. So it is an alternative search engine, and it is going to be a very good search engine. Wow. I mean, what I've already seen, the prototypes are fantastic in terms of the indexing capability, the quality of search results, and the speed of search results. The way I structured this system, because, I have a background in technology and software development, I structured this system in a very distributed fashion where we have very wide-ranging, very high scalability in terms of indexing billions of web pages from tens of thousands of websites and being able to deliver search results in a split second. So webseed.com is coming soon, and on that site, you'll be able to search for information about vaccines, GMOs, fluoride, chemtrails, 5G, and many other topics that are systematically censored by Google and Facebook and Twitter and even YouTube. And webseed.com is a free search engine, of course, like all of them are, and it is run by our nonprofit. So it's a nonprofit project. There's no profit to be made from it. It's all about protecting endangered human knowledge and protecting the ability of people to connect with truthful, pro-human information about all these topics that are being heavily censored by the tech giants. So that's launching sometime in January. At first, it will be just kind of a beta site that is mostly asking you to suggest sites that we should include in the index. But very quickly, we will have tens of thousands of sites in the index. I mean, it won't take long. And it will be a comprehensive search engine on these topics. Now, we do have certain guidelines for what kind of sites are included versus rejected. For example, you won't find WebMD in the search engine because that's what now dominates Google, because it's just a front for big pharma, as is Google, of course. But this is a very important project for humanity, and it's another way that we're redirecting millions of dollars in what would otherwise be profit. We're using that money to build these systems to help you and to help humanity access human knowledge. And then we're donating this whole project to our nonprofit Consumer Wellness Center, by the way. So that's what it's going to be, is just a big donation to our nonprofit, which will own the technology, the search engine. It will run that for the purpose of serving humanity. And that's what this is all about. That's what Google had promised to be when it first launched. Remember their slogan, do no evil, organize the world's knowledge. Now Google, their primary goal is the suppression of human knowledge. That's the goal of Facebook and Twitter, is suppressing human knowledge. And so it's up to us, the real warriors of humanity, for humanity, fighting for human dignity and human health and human freedom. We have to be the ones now to build the systems. And I couldn't do it without your help. So I thank you. All of your purchases at healthrangerstore.com have given us the financial resources to be able to build these systems. And we're reinvesting our profits in you, in humanity. We are investing in human freedom and human knowledge. Literally, that's where we're redirecting our funds. And it's going to a very good purpose there. And thanks to your help, you've made it possible. So those are two big things happening in 2020. There are some other things too. We're launching a vaccine video website, which is a spinoff of Brighteon.com that will only show videos about vaccines. And that website, you don't have to separately upload to it any videos that are already on Brighteon.com that are about the subject of vaccines will naturally appear on this vaccine videos website. But this will just give you another way to share videos using a different domain name and a simple place to find all the best videos on the topics that matter. So, vaccines in this case, and vaccine side effects and vaccine ingredients and so on. So while vaccines as a topic, it's being banned everywhere else across big tech, you'll be able to go to our websites and learn the truth about vaccines, or even post it, or, do your research, or have your own channels, or do your own live broadcasts. And you'll be able to get the word out to warn other parents about the dangers of vaccines, or whatever your particular message is. So these are some of the projects we have coming up. There are actually many more. I'm doing more lectures for the Oblivion Agenda website. That's oblivionagenda.com, which details the extinction effort to depopulate the planet and eliminate humanity, kind of an ethnic cleansing on a cosmic scale that's happening, that's targeting humanity right now. If you want to learn about that, watch my lectures there at oblivionagenda.com. And we're also going to be working on turning that lecture series into a published book. I know, kind of interesting, huh? So there'll be a book coming out that might be over a year away, depends on how long the book takes. Sometimes these books take a very long time. In any case, lots of projects working for humanity to protect and defend and empower humanity with knowledge. And we're going to keep doing this because that's what we believe. That's what we're here for. And thanks to your support, we can continue to make this happen. So I thank you again for all of your purchases and financial support and sharing our content and using our platforms, using our tools. We are dedicated to humanity. We're here to do this. We're here to fight against the globalists and the exterminators and the anti-human forces that are out there that are trying to destroy fertility and the family and infants, and they're just trying to destroy human health and frankly, destroy all human knowledge. That's how sick and destructive it is now. And we're fighting against that, and we're being very effective, thanks to your support. I'm Mike Adams, the Health Ranger. Thank you for listening. You can hear more of my podcasts at the HR Report channel at brighteon.com, or you can read my website, naturalnews.com. Take care. Thank you for watching. If you want to support our mission, visit us at healthrangerstore.com for the world's largest selection of lab-verified superfood and nutritional products for healthy living. It's at healthrangerstore.com.